Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is a reading for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, wherever Pisces falls in your chart or in your environment. For all of my returners, I appreciate your continued support. And all of the newbies, thank you for joining us. Take a look around as we get started. A lot of information in the description box. Booking services, courses. The link to Patreon is also below, which is our other side. So you could want the extended versions, bonus videos. I also have the Tarot Talk sessions there. Astrology. Those of you interested in learning astrology or occult anatomy, so many classes and courses are set up in Patreon. I did it the other night. So be the first, be the few to get started. This reading, I sat down with the intentions of doing your love reading. I thought about, if you hadn't watched the Daily Vibe, check that out. But we had 2 bonus cards in the Daily Vibe that I was going to read in the extended. I did the extended. It was great. It's in the Shark section or on Patreon. But I said, hey, I don't want to put these cards up. I'm going to start the love reading. And so Source was like, no. And I was like, why? So I read what this card was and this card was. And so I get it. Where it may not be love for some of you. It could talk about your goals and your ambition. So even if it is love, it still has more to do with you, someone in your environment, than per se something. I don't know. So I hope that makes sense. What else we got? What was I going to say? I forgot. That was it. Thank you, everybody that's here. Let's get started. All right. So here we have, when I said not going at it alone, for those of you that did watch the Daily Vibe, just to bring you back up to speed. If you didn't, the tarot is entertainment part. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out some other videos. I think I said that. In the Daily Vibe, I saw these 2 images, and it was like a supportive energy for me, where she was watching her, she's here, they have the same things, and then here was this up above on the tightrope. So I just saw 2 images and I was just like, okay. And here, the one image, I saw the fishies. I thought of Pisces. And now I'm thinking about the hangman. Where there are 2 energies too. I didn't even realize the little bird there, which is kind of for me always source or a messenger of some sort. And then you have the Japanese blossoms or some type of blossoms that represent love. Okay. But it was in the reverse. So since I just mentioned love and it being in the reverse, there could be some Pisces that may be okay with single. Working on your hopes, wishes, dreams, and ambition. She also looks like the star, the ballerina. But there's something about coming out of this isolation and onto the center stage. Now in the guidebook, the number 42, that's a 6. I like 6s. Oh, look. And then you have 33. So I like harmony and balance, but I won't take away from what the numbers indicate themselves. Ambition, goals, inspiration. This card is about setting a target, a goal, something to strive for, a purpose. Motivated by need or ambition, we now have something to aim for. Success is our chosen field. Have you recently chosen success, Pisces? Or is this a reminder to do so? It's easy enough to dream and establish goals. The question now is whether that dream is realistically achievable or a distracting oasis that will simply torment but never be reached. Now the number 33 I have here says, and I still find it applicable to love, honey. I do, depending on, how high those standards are, standards or whatever. I don't know. But it says patience, waiting for the right moment. So that's when I was like, woo, we got goals, wishes, ambition, whatever. And then here we have waiting on the right moment. So hangman, Pisces energy, I get that. Time is but the stream I go a fishing in. I drink at it, but while I drink, I see the sandy bottom and detect how shallow it is. Its thin current slides away, but eternity remains. Okay. A ballerina casts a golden line and lure with which a capturer. A ballerina casts a golden line and lure with which to capture a desired goal or item. Okay. The process is calm and planned, the pace leisurely. There is no rush nor looming deadline. She will know when the right time has come and the moment is appropriate. But it's in the reverse. So you may be learning that lesson, have learned that lesson, or in the reverse for you says that you may be rushing. You may not know the deadline, or maybe you're waiting on this right time. Okay? And we all know the hangman in reverse upright says that you have been enlightened. So I think you are aware, Pisces, and this is the current energy that we're going to start this reading with. Okay? Because what's crossing it, I feel, is the hangman upright. So whatever it is, you have been made aware or you realize it. And I think it may even have something to do with your potential. Not sure. We're going to see. So let's get started with your reading, Pisces. The current energy. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. The Knight of Pentacles talks about commitment. It also talks about balance and paying attention to details. I feel the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that crosses the finish line because we are willing to do the work. Okay? It also talks about your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and daydreaming. And so there's a difference between daydreaming and putting in the effort or action. Or for some of you that are coming into realization, it's like, how long are we going to daydream and let that be a burden? Okay? Especially if you are emotionally tied to something. Okay? Packing up, moving on, and being realistic about when it's time to go, hold, or fold. Could be an energy for some of you. But I love the Knight of Pentacles. A commitment, hard work, a resolution for some of you. It talks about an energy of being thoughtful, the method of success, okay, intelligence, which we normally get from the swords, but the Knight of Pentacles has that, and it's also very grounded, okay. Now, if there is any shadow energy, it does talk about being a bit lazy, a little bit sloppy, and a little bit stagnant, which could lead to the lack of success, and then we have a potential for poor decision making. Now, the reason why the Knight of Pentacles is intellectual is because the suit element is earth, the court element is air. And it's like, well, what's the difference between a suit and a court? Well, I do have tarot courses, but it could talk about Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, wherever it may fall in your chart, or some of those dates. April, May, August, September, not sure, or even the number of those months. I'm just one of them kind of people. Well, which one is it? I don't know. Got to do it personal. But it is the current energy, and I like it. If it is about love, this is someone who is committed. It's not frivolous and thinks about what they do. So I don't want to give the advice at the beginning of the reading because usually the advice comes later. But the Knight of Pentacles is an advisory to pay attention to details and make a calculated decision that is very practical. Okay? We don't want to put too much time into that and become stagnant either. All right? If you have a person on your mind, okay, you may be waiting for a while for a commitment. All right? Because this person moves really slow, or maybe you're being asked to. Okay? I don't know. It could take several months, but nothing is wrong with that. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance, give, take, reward, receiving. Okay. Some of you guys may be receiving something, and could be a message, could be travel. All right. Could talk about waiting versus knowing when to go, when to receive, because the Six of Pentacles, I did see the Justice card. I also saw the King of Cups. And I see the scales over here, Libra energy, with the waiter. See, somebody's not receiving. They're waiting. Their time, their turn. I don't know, whatever the case. And then here, someone is receiving. So maybe that's why the Two of Pentacles results in change, because it's either you're going to wait or you're not. It also talks about financial embarrassment for some. And then the Three of Pentacles is like a collaboration of some sort, right? Where you are creating, inventing, inspired, and a part of a collective. So it's like where you go and what you need, it appears, or you earn it, you get it, you receive it somehow, right? And then here is the pentacle, and he's holding a pentacle. And so now I have 7 pentacles. So it could talk about weight, and it could talk about speed. So waiting and taking action is definitely strong here, okay? Could be. Now let's get what's crossing our Knight of Pentacles, okay? See, study long, study wrong. We got the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups talks about looking at the glass half empty when it should be half full. Or knowing that there's a glass and there's something in it, not measuring the amount in it. Okay, so the Three of Cups are down. The 2 cups are behind. So it's like you would have harmony and turning away from whatever you're separating from. Okay, and for those of you where this isn't a separation, the 3 cups also for me talks about something that is trying, it's working, I got it all figured out. And what if you don't? That's okay. Pick it up, turn around, and get back on the horse, which talks about perseverance also. And with Lady Luck here in the World card, I do feel like there is some level of completion. There's something to complete. Or there's like some of you maybe even feeling the entire picture, the whole thing hasn't been laid out. I can't see it. So that could bring about some not so nice energy. Okay. But look, Lady Luck with the Wheel of Fortune says that I feel things are going to go in your favor. And I don't want to just say that because, oh, it sounds like something positive to say. We got this too. Again, I wonder why this keep coming up. Hold on. Okay. Well, now we have the separation. Okay. The uncertainty. We have the Tower. All right. Now looking at this Tower. Okay. This Five of Cups energy is looking at, like I said, a separation. This shows the separation, and these cards fell out on the floor, and these cards were in my hand. I tell you, I'm going to go to Vegas because it be feeling like a card game. Something about the past, all right, is in your subconscious. And like I said, these 3, this Tower, this unexpectedness, it felt like a beating, honey. The 9 of Wands, just for me, and look, he even looking at the Tower, like being trapped in your fears, triggered by things, work. You know, there's a lot that goes with these 9 Wands. Now, I love the Moonchild Tarot that tells us the 9 Wands is a very prime time to hold your focus because you are near and dear to receive. And it's like, what the fuck is near and dear to receive? What I meant was it's closer than you think. And I have even seen videos when it asks, how do you know your manifestation is close? Because for some, it could feel like the world is crumbling. All right. And then it's like, if you just don't let go and you get through that, then boom, you may have what it is that you're looking for. On the light side, the 9 of Wands could talk about perseverance, determination, completion in sight. We did see the World card, inner strength and willpower, and or being on guard and defensive. And see, this is like that quick to pop off. Being on guard, being defensive, or being fed up. Okay? Drawing a line, creating concrete division, loss yet willingness to go on. So whatever it was, this 9 of Wands is a compliment to the Tower. Okay? Because we moving on. And here, I think this is that pentacle that stood either at the top of the Six of Pentacles. And go back to that part of the reading. And look, even in the Six of Pentacles, we had 3 pentacles on one side, 2 on the other, 1 up top. Here's 3 pentacles. Here's 2. And then here's, I'm just looking at the cups. And it's like, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And I think it does, because I look at the pictures. And I know you see it. You do see that, right? So it's like I'm giving you, and then there's this waiting on, and then here's that. Cool. So then now the 2 cups, because those were the 3 cards that may not have worked. Okay. Here is 2 cups to me. And where I said it may not have been about a love relationship, I also feel it could be for some of you. If not, I think about wisdom and learning lessons, but letting those lessons and knowledge be used for wisdom. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about releasing that energy from the past and taking it as a lesson and not a loss, which would motivate one to turn around and go for what we got. Maybe you want more. I don't know, because it's like 3 cups and maybe 2 cups. It's like, I want the 3. Well, I don't want the 2. And it's like, well, why not? Because 2 cups talk about harmony and balance. And sometimes 3 cups isn't a celebration. 3 cups could be a separation. So you paying attention to something you hadn't received or fear of not getting it, instead of the possibility to have harmony and balance within self or contentment or whatever. I just asked for a card and got those. Okay. So in this said lesson, or whatever is going on here, what is it that you need to know? Rebuilding, a sense of rebuilding after some sort of destruction. Now, for those of you who want relationships, I do feel that there is a need to stop being so awkward, defensive. Rebuilding with the 4 of Wands for me talks about meeting in the middle, because I think about the 2 wands and the 2 wands and that storyline we kept talking about with that. And if this King and this Queen of Pentacles is coming up again, I think the lesson here is balance. And someone may be a little bit defensive. Someone else could be triggered by defensiveness. I don't know. Where it's like maybe you learned a lesson and maybe they've learned lessons, and that's cool for the situations you learned those lessons in, but may not necessarily be beneficial for whatever your guys is. And I've been waiting to say that all day. How are you guys is? You may have learned a lesson in the past, and it's good that you did, but taking that energy and implementing it in a new situation, that may not even be what that situation is about. I hope that makes sense. If you've learned to set healthy boundaries and try to make better decisions and zero tolerance and, no fuckery and all that in one situation, and you take all of that testosterone and estrogen into another situation, what if that's not even what that situation is about? You feel me? I think you felt that, right? For others of you where this is you on your journey, okay? It does talk about taking action. Definitely. I do see that. It also talks about going the distance and swiftly. It talks about quickly. Things can happen and do happen pretty quickly. All right. Or you want them to happen that way. Your manifestations are on the horizon. And I'm looking at the Emperor in my hand as I say that. So it does talk about patience, strategy, planning for your goals, your wishes, your ambition. Okay. And not talking about it, and your ability to process information. Okay, don't rush and be reckless. All right, and hit rock bottom. All right, just kind of work it out. All right, I have the 6 of Swords of all that. So again, it talks about peaceful relationships and moving away from those in which that aren't. Also, if this isn't a relationship and this is a situation, a habit, an option, whatever, it does talk about the guide that is not in front on this card. It's behind these people on this boat. And though it is the 6 of Swords, we have water. So I take water as consciousness, and coming out of these 5 of cups. I didn't get the 6 of cups because nostalgia is still in the memories and in consciousness and not so much in the physical. And this 6 of swords is a little bit more physical to me. Could be energetic for some of you or conscious, but the swords are here, right? All right. Bottom of the deck, I got the past again and returning. Okay. Unfinished business for some, failure for others. And I got the 8 cups. So it is forward movement and coming out of the water. It's crazy. I'm not going to take this card. I'm just looking because it talks about things deep in the subconscious that may be revisited. I'm sorry to laugh. But for others of you, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, of Cups here with the 8 of Cups. And this is like 10 cups. So where I had the King and the Queen of Pentacles here with 2 cups, now I got 8 cups and these are 2 cups. So maybe something didn't work here in the 5 of Cups. We've been talking a lot about these 3 cups, which will be 8 cups. And like I said, here are the 2 cups. All right. So point blank period. If the King and the Queen of Pentacles didn't work out, the Queen and the King of Cups might. I don't know. I'm just saying that now because they came out with this 5 of Cups. And now I got 8 cups with a whole different energy. If we're talking about characteristics, the Queen of Cups holds on for dear life to shit. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But it's also very nurturing and grounded. And is a healer of some sort. Okay? The King of Cups is stubborn, content, usually. But could be a little bit of a control freak on how things go. Alright? So if I put the positive aspects of these 2 with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, I see support. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are very supportive of each other in a very balanced way. The Queen and the King of Cups support each other, but I don't feel like it's balanced because these 2 would be head over heels for trying to outlove the other. Okay, so I don't know what that's about, but that's what you got. And as we come into the past position, I mean, unfinished business. If it's not a relationship, like I said, subconscious, intuition, intuitive, and then here we have like integrity, fairness, decision making, contentment, all of that. Okay, and Sagittarius will not leave the bottom of this deck because this was at the bottom of the deck for the King and the Queen of Pentacles with all of the cards that came out with them, as well as the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and that could even be unexpected income. Okay, while you worried, and then again, this Knight of Pentacles comes out with those 2. Very interesting. I don't know why, but let's see. Something about the past. Tell us. See, and then we got the 5 of Pentacles where it did not work, but it did help you develop in self-mastery. Whatever it was has grown you some. And here we have again, as I'm speaking, 6 Pentacles and 6 Swords. 6 lessons. Okay? Balance and harmony. And something taught, something learned. It's cool. That's cool. That's not bad. The divine is here. Okay. Abundance and overflow of some sort. Maybe even saying wait. And it's like, damn, you just said don't wait and take action, but you know who you are. Okay. We have your beliefs and what you were taught. Tradition and kind of being somebody may have thought they knew everything. Okay, and it's something about the decisions that you make and your choices. It's like, well, why you say that? Because the Page of Swords is a student, or is very observant, or is looking at something, and to me in my hand, looking at these Seven of Cups. So where the Page of Swords does talk about listening, observing and watching, being, open, expansion. It is Aquarius energy, and Mercury and a whole bunch of other planets are currently in Aquarius. And the Seven of Cups just talks about a lot of options. So it's like making choices, choosing. Okay. I don't know if it's your lover, when to give, when to receive, what you believe, or whatever. But I have that. And the Five of Pentacles also is the opposite. So some of us are even doing the opposite of what we're told. And that came up last week. Okay. The Hierophant is very giving, some say, and abundant, and is charitable. Much like that individual in the Six of Pentacles, where it talks about giving help, help. These people out in the cold, where we've been talking about winter, and all that could have brought for you. Winter could be the season that we're in. Winter could be the lack of whatever. Okay. And it's like you only feel the lack of based on your beliefs, right? So if I was taught that I should have been married at 21 and had this, that, and the other by 23, and let's just say I'm 40 and I don't have that, then you could feel some type of way, be in a rush, make bad decisions, poor judgment, because it's like you spinning your wheels looking at those Seven Cups, and it's just like, slow down. So for some of you, when I said that, I can see that being an issue. Okay? On the need for not speed. And then for the others, where there's a need to take action and not wait, you kind of been hit over the head with, that's not smart. I wouldn't do that. That's not stable. You shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And it's like, you shouldn't listen to them. But let's just see. Okay. I think someone may have had past beliefs that were limited, that could have caused pain, and even in past lives, experience things that could still trigger you. All right. Breakups, broke, arguments, whatever. Kind of like somebody in the army or something. You hear gunshots and hear a bomb go off or see somebody die. And I don't care if you see it on TV, somebody makes a loud bang, slams a door, that triggers the memory. Okay. So be mindful of that. What's crowning you, which is what I see to be your strength. Okay. Triggered. Oh, damn. How is this your strength? Crowning you is the Tower? Is that right? Maybe you separated from the shadow energy? Maybe you're really, really good in unexpected situations where they say pressure bust pipes, or what is that? The diamonds, I don't know, you make diamonds under pressure? I don't know. That's also what? The number 14, 15, 16. Okay. So we have destruction for some. And then look, the Tower does talk about war and warriors. So where I saw the Emperor, that's Aries. We have Chiron in Aries. That is kind of breaking down false beliefs. Okay. And also Phoenix rising energy and rebirth for the age of Aquarius, where Aquarius may fall in your chart, and helping with, spirituality, where some that may have been more structured and really didn't tend to their spirituality are learning lessons that way. And others of us that have been very spiritual, you might be getting a break, or you might be appreciated now by those in authority, as well as even being more practical in your lives. So if it's working on the non-spiritual people to kind of see where they could have done better, I just don't feel like it's going to leave out the wounded warriors that may have taken a beating in this corporate world and have been different. So that's something else. But I don't think I've ever seen the Tower as a possible strength or what's crowning you. And for some of you, it's Mars, where Mars may fall in your chart. Okay? Shattered dreams for some. And then also the energy of unrealistic dreams being shattered. We're going to take a clarifier for that. Bottom of the deck, I have triggers. I have the Nine of Wands, where it talks about holding your focus. Okay. Walls falling down with the Tower. And shit, the Nine of Wands ain't the best energy to have under that. But we have the Magician. So maybe being broke down to be rebuilt is because I saw the Four of Wands, like right where we're getting. So in the near future, we have the Empress. Okay. An unexpected, that's crazy, but it happens. Unexpected pregnancy for some of you guys. All right. The Empress is the queen, a lady in your life, a mother. Okay. It also represents Venus. So it counteracts the Mars, right? Or it's the Mars's lover. So now we're talking about the lovers again. Because we got Venus and we got Mars with this. So first it was the Seven Cups and now it's the Moon. Decision making. Okay. No. Somebody sees no way out. I don't know of what, but you got the Hangman and it's like, I don't see it. Okay. Using your logic. All right. To be guided through the unknown. I feel. That's interesting. Okay, I'll plug it up. Sit it right there. Now let's see what the Three of Swords is about. See? Here we had the Eight of Cups, unfinished business, return from the past, a loss of some sort. Interesting. This is my Two Cups here, and this is the Three of Cups that's taking your. I'm sorry, this is still that five kind of thing going on. All right. I see where there could have been, I don't want to say a bad deal. Something may have went awfully wrong, okay, in the situation. It's like, that is not funny. It isn't inappropriate. I get it. Something may have gone awfully wrong. I'll just say that. And I feel whatever it was, you may have not been very practical in setting that up, planning that, doing that anyway. Okay. There were some conflicts or some challenges in the situation, which may have been red flags. Okay. Others of you, a lot of what you're going through or someone in your environment, something that you're separating from, could have to do with control, support, control. So it's kind of like control, the Emperor, the King of Cups, got it. And then we have supporting with the Queen of Cups and the Empress here. So we got the Three of Swords. And so that's what I'm saying. People, everybody learning these lessons is definitely is an outside influence here. I can't say for everybody that it's another person, but I do feel that it's an outside influence here, mirroring you. Okay? That's kind of something else. She came out, and so I'm shuffling to see the environment.
There's only two pieces, blue and brown.
They're up there on the counter. Here is the Queen of Pentacles hitting rock bottom. And I feel like it has something to do with, if not a father figure, your perseverance, something that you were doing alone, or the fact that you've been having to do things alone. And I don't care if it's work related, entrepreneurship, being the leader, being the boss, being in control of everything for yourself. The Ten of Swords with the King of Wands could definitely be a rock bottom, what the fuck moment. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is that Wheel of Fortune type of change, because she is the Four of Wands. She has that Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like so much more. Okay, in allowing the guides to get you through something. Alright, I think. In your hopes and fears. Alright. You fear that you're going to end up with something you don't want, somebody you don't want, because something may have failed in the past, and you could be returning to that, facing that situation. I don't know what it is, or maybe you're not, because like I said, you're not facing the situation, but you may think you are. And then here we have the Lovers. Okay, where is my King of Pentacles? All right, Temperance is at the bottom of the deck, and now I'm getting an energy of that balance with the Queen and the King of Pentacles that talks about wisdom, organizing and planning, learning from the past and taking the loss as a lesson and not a loss, and having some balance and harmony restored, which is why the Two of Cups is behind this Five of Cups. Okay, because this is the Three Cups crowning you, which is not what we want to do. And here is a more pleasant energy again of the Two. Okay, kind of cool. And then Temperance is here with the Two. All right, cool. Outcome. One outcome card. Bam. You do it. You do it. This is doing it alone for some. Again, can't take that out, because it's like I'm going, one person goes, if this is about a couple, somebody is going back. I don't think it's gonna work out, so fuck them, and you get what it is you're in search of, unless you're the person going back. I don't know about that, baby. Okay, because you see somebody as the one. All right, and you really want to be with them. They probably all that, honey, in the bag of chips. You may even have children with them. You may have had children with them in the past life. Okay, or some. Okay, but I like the 10 Pentacles, because I'm holding the 9 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So if this is about your finances, your business, or a trip, I don't care if it's you planning something to do something, the 9 of Pentacles is an increase. Okay, it does say there's increase, there's stability, and the Queen of Pentacles strength is releasing things. Okay, she lets go of stuff, and she allows others to help, because like the Emperor, she can delegate. She may be the wedding planner, but I bet she is not arranging the flowers herself, even though she could. She not hanging up the drapes by herself, but I'm sure she could. Okay, she not putting the seats on the lawn by herself, cutting the grass and doing all that, but she could, but she not. Okay, so this is allowance, because you have to like allow this person on this boat is rowing you. You ain't doing nothing. You don't have to do nothing. And it's like source guided, your God guided, or whoever this person with this stick is. I ain't gonna even go there, because I saw the 8 of Cups, and it was a person coming out of the water with the stick. So it's like, where'd they go? I'm sorry. Where did they go? Like, boom, they gone. I don't know. 9 of Pentacles. I absolutely love it. And this goddamn Knight of Wands is still at the bottom. Okay. Let's take some clarifiers just because I'm funny. What is this 5 of Cups for you, Pisces? See? I don't need clarifiers. I just said it all. Look, 2 cups upright, 3 cups in reverse. I'm not finna play. What is the 3 of Hearts or 3 of Swords? Something didn't happen. You got a no, you got rejected, it didn't work, or you didn't even try. Your 2 wands is in reverse. there. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is like you might get another opportunity. It's another chance. Are you gonna do it? Tower, like I said, I've never seen that as crowning somebody. But I have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, so an alliance. Okay. Releasing. And see what I'm saying? Those Tower moments help you get nasty little energy out of your heart so that you can have abundance, so that you can have what you want and who you want, and you can nurture and grow something instead of that. The King of Wands, he get it, but it's a whole nother path for the King of Wands. The Empress raises her, she got high expectations, baby. I'm telling you, she does. And she is royalty. And or maybe it's about your beliefs on what royalty and success even is. Could be. Okay. Some of you guys dealing with shadow energy. It has a lot to do with fears of the past, going through transformations, receiving awareness and enlightenment, but still being conflicted because you're holding something else in. It's like you know about manifesting, you know about opportunities, you know you can do it, you know source is there, but still there's this energy of Five of Swords. Okay. Now, my Queen of Pentacles is released from some negativity because my Queen of Wands was in the reverse. So I am in the earth and not of the earth and minding my business. I'm not resisting what I can't change or can't do or didn't do. All right. I'm not doing that because I am committed to getting what it is that I want because I know I deserve what it is that I want, and that's the only way I see it. Right? Now with the Lovers, the Queen of Wands wanted to come back out, but I ain't gonna let her. I see the Six of Swords. I see the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles came out before near here, where it talks about getting there. See? The Six of Swords, and there's still the guide in the back. Like, that's the alpha lead from the back. And it ain't you, baby. Sorry. But getting you through the lessons. Okay? Because some shit is inevitable. But then we got, like I said, the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. And it's like, stay committed. See? Happy ending. Exactly what you wanted. And we have stability. We have stability. We have action. We have ships coming in. We have abundance. Okay? And those of you where it's like, I don't have it, here's the Empress. Here's the Page of Cups, and here are the Two of Swords, where the Emperor represents getting it done, making sure it happens. You know, the structure of it, the planning of it, the facts, the practicality, the real life. The Empress is just taking care of it after the fact. And it's like, that ain't the energy that start up the company. That's not the energy that gets the abundance. That's just the energy of how it feels when you have it. Okay. I'm sorry. The source said don't be. Until next time. Namaste.